Good morning, everybody. We all know that in a democracy, information plays a very significant role. Precisely why Thomas Jefferson has popularly referred to information as the currency of democracy. In any democracy, the right to information is a very important tool for the citizens to be well aware as to what all is happening in the domains, in the corridors of power. But it's also very important that the information, when used on a larger level, what is getting done with that information. It becomes very challenging to have an infrastructure, more so in today's time, where data is called the new oil. That how the governance of that particular data, which is a source of information, is being handled. And that is why we come up with concepts like data localization, or having a robust framework of having data protection bill, which is something that has not seen the light of the day. We do find that the new unit of data governance becomes very significant in today's time, because it can lead to a lot of other issues and majorly governance issues. For example, if we can subdivide information into three parts, we can easily do it into misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. Now, this may lead to something called false news or fake news, which can have a lot of repercussions, and we have been seeing nowadays in the form of internet shutdown taking place on the grounds of these fake news, which is a law and order issue nowadays. Also, when it sort of expands even further, it becomes an element of hate speech. So we find that all the governance issues related to how the management of the data is going to be, coming up with concepts like data localization, which is towards a sort of a protectionist regime that most of the nations are following nowadays. India being taking steps in that particular direction. We find that this particular segment becomes very important. But when you're talking about information, we cannot do that in isolation. We also need to talk about something like right to privacy and right to be forgotten when we talk about right to information, as to what extent the government can encroach into the privacy of a particular citizen. And so these are the various issues that have been dealt up in this particular section of today's class. And we try to establish relationship that although the right to information or the right to privacy is not an absolute right that one has, but still there needs to be a harmonizing effect between the two to ensure that there's an effective governance with a lot of transparency and accountability on the part of the government over this particular topic prevails. Thank you so much.